Welcome to this new video where I take you through our Topstep 150k combine. We're starting this newly. This is the first trade that we'll be taking on the account, and I just wanted to give a run through of how we are looking at price. So this is daily chart. We're bullish and we are about to take the buy side liquidity, which is the all-time highs at 21,340. We have moved to a 4-hour time frame now, and you can see we have a fair value gap that has been untapped. This is just before market open at 9:30. So for us to keep going or being bullish, we're expecting that we at least go into that fair value gap at the very least to continue. Usually when we have two fair value gaps and a volume imbalance, that gap right there in price, we tend to use either the gap and then touch into the second fair value gap if we are lucky. But most times the gap might just give us that move up to continue moving upward. So essentially, the entire premise right now is we trying to see if price is going to give us our entry into the fair value gap on 4 hours to go for the all-time highs. So as you can see, price has gone into that volume imbalance and is trying to move to the upside since we are bullish and we're trying to target the all-time highs. But one thing that I wanted to show here is how price moved into the other block that we have on the 90 minutes time frame before that leg down. You see that candle that moved in and then moved down into the volume imbalance. That is also a model that I have, which basically gives us another confirmation that price when we open at 9:30 is going to go for the highs. So that's an interesting point. But dropping back down to 5 minutes, we can see that we'll still there's a high chance we're going into sweeping those liquidity lows right there. So if you see what has happened during London, you see that we did like a liquidity sweep and we're trying to do a 4SD target for the manipulation leg, and you can see that this was slightly front run, so we've not actually gotten that 4SD, which gives me another confirmation that we would expect a sweep, and if that sweep is happening, we would also move into the 4-hour fair value gap. You can see, look at that, that's the relative equal highs right there that price swept in the London pre-market session, and we moved all the way down to the 4SD. Usually with manipulation legs like that, we are looking for 2.5 to the 4.5 SD. So expecting a sweep. We have probably 2 more minutes for market to open. So this is a very good first breakout that we could easily sweep into that SD, into the 4-hour fair value gap, and then move higher. And market opened. As you can see, we've gone for that low. Now we're in the fair value gap, and from here we should start moving up. So what I need is an indication for that move up, and I'm clicking that buy button. I actually clicked this buy button the first time and did not execute, and I had to click it again. So now we're just waiting for price to move down a bit and then execution in. My target is really just the 4,500 that we're supposed to make for the consistency rule, because the target is 9,000 for the 150k combine, and you are not allowed to pass it. You are not allowed to make above 50% of the target at any given day. So I'm essentially just drawing that for a 4,005 target. Basically, I'm using 2 contracts here, so that's about 450 ticks, 120 points thereabout. to hit the 4,005 mark. The target really for this trade is the all-time highs, which is 21,300, 350, thereabouts. I'm not sure the exact figure at the moment, but essentially, I don't need to keep that trade running till there, since I just need to hit 4,005 to hit the 50% for today, and then tomorrow we're going to do another 4,005 to pass the challenge. The risk on this trade is 100 ticks, which, since I'm using 2 contracts, that's about $1,000. That usually is my range of risks, 100 ticks, generally across most of the trades that I take. This trade took way longer than it should. I guess it's NFP week, so usually markets behaves erratically during this period. But right now, just going to be queuing like a montage to fast forward everything to the end. In total, it took about 2 hours, 15 minutes thereabouts for the entire trade. But yeah.